Okay, so those of you that have been watching for a while realize something is different. Maybe my beard. Yes, it's back. It's back after a 2-year hiatus, and my wife is voting that I keep it, so her 10,000 votes have keeping it solidly in the lead. Any ideas you have, I'm welcome, happy to hear. So anyhow, let's get right to the housing market forecast for 2021. Will the market crash this year? Watch this video for some thoughts from Keeping Current Matters and other experts in the real estate market. Because here's what they're saying about what's going to happen in real estate for the rest of 2021. I'm Mike Zahn with the Right Move team here at AZ & Associates. First, interest rates are rising but are projected to stay low. One of the biggest drivers for 2021's booming real estate market was record low mortgage rates. Because of this, affordability reached one of the highest levels that it has in the last 30 years. Naturally, eager buyers followed. The good news is experts are predicting that mortgage rates will remain low for the foreseeable future. They will rise some going into 22, but not ridiculously so. Home prices are expected to continue to appreciate across the country. More on that later. The counter of the low mortgage rates means that homes are going to still be affordable to purchase, although slightly less than they were at the beginning of the year. Number 2, home sales are slowing, but still strong. There's no doubting it. The last 2 years have been some of the craziest years in real estate history. While experts are noticing home sales are slightly slowing, that definitely doesn't mean the market is slow. It's just returning to a more balanced one than we have seen in recent years. Third, home prices are appreciating slower as well. The constant battle between high buyer demand and low inventory in 2021 led to a surge in home values that had left everyone scared we're heading for another housing bubble. There's no hiding the fact that this year's home price escalation was a bit excessive. However, it was also just a result of simple economics. High buyer demand coupled with extremely low supply. As inventory starts to grow, experts anticipate price appreciation will slow down a bit. Fourth, foreclosures will happen but won't lead to price declines. The massive wave of unemployment that came along with the pandemic led many homeowners across the country to enter mortgage forbearance. And while unemployment is slowly but surely declining and ahead of expectations, it'll be a while before we reach the pre-COVID levels. Because of this, foreclosures are expected to rise. However, experts don't anticipate this will lead to anything resembling the foreclosure crisis that we saw in 2008. They also don't expect it to lead to the major home value depreciation that followed. So here's the big question. Is the housing market going to crash before 2021 ends? All of this leads to the question everyone has on their minds. Do all these signs point to a housing market crash? The answer, according to top real estate experts, is a big no. While memories of the housing crash of 2008 still linger on the minds of many buyers and sellers, today's market conditions resemble nothing close to what caused it. Home price appreciation may be high, but it's also just the result of too many buyers and too few homes for sale. The forbearance situation should be balanced out by the large amount of equity that homeowners currently have, meaning they can choose to sell their house rather than let it foreclose. Plus, while affordability may be decreasing, historically speaking, it's still very good compared to most other years. So what does this mean for buyers and sellers the rest of 2021? There is still a lot of motivation for buyers and sellers in the market, and that's not expected to change in the coming months. With both inventory and mortgage rates remaining low, both sides of the real estate transaction stand to benefit from making a move before the end of the year. And while real estate may be slowing slightly across the nation, it's still strong. Waiting until next year could mean losing out on a less competitive market and better affordability, the two big factors positively impacting buyers and sellers today. To help figure out what's best for you, call me, Mike Zahn, here at the Right Move team, where we find people we like, the home they love. See you in my next video.